Have you been using that Discord server NBA Live thing that Jason uses? Dude, it's fire. Everything.
What is it?
It's just got all. I'm sure it's illegal. It's got all the NBA games and all the football games on it.
Oh, for real?
Yeah.
Oh shit, I need that.
Yeah, I'll give it to you when we're done.
I need that. Need to see
What it is, y'all. This is Run It Back Radio.
what it is.
We're on episode something. It's been a little while. We were in the middle of building a brand new studio. So, you know what I'm saying? We finished that. Now we're back.
New dark web in this bitch. We back at it. It's your boy Joey Keys. I said what it is like OZ does.
What it is. You already know. But, yeah, basketball. A whole lot's been going on.
NBA.
What do you think the biggest thing that's been happening is? The
Biggest thing? Honestly, I think the biggest thing is Luka Doncic. I don't care what anybody say. I
That
think
60?
Luka is the
60
biggest
piece?
thing in the NBA right now.
The 60-20-10?
60, 21, and 10.
Yeah, insane.
It's crazy.
Never,
MVP.
Never been done.
That's
Yeah, the fact that he's not running away with the MVP votes is insane. The fact that him and Jokic are the only guys that should be in the conversation.
Yeah, right now, fucking Giannis has been playing like shit when it comes to shooting. He had 7 points the other night. 7 points. That's it.
I don't care though.
No, I
His
mean it
team's good.
happens, but
His team's good. You know what I'm saying? When
yeah.
you know your team gets hot, and that might be a strength that he can step back and not.
I mean,
make the
shit.
points.
He also got to think too. He's got to take a lot more shots because they're down Middleton. So I mean, he's fucking jacking up more shots, and he's fucking.
Let's get deeper into these Mavericks. Though.
Yeah.
These
Yeah,
Mavericks. These Mavericks. They got, in my opinion, definitely the MVP, Luka.
Yes, 100%.
And they're struggling still. I think
Still
they're in
struggling.
fourth. I think they're in fourth now.
Yeah, I think
They
that's where
jumped up, but it's so
because
tight.
they were at like sixth, and then they moved.
No,
up.
they were at 10th. They were in the play-in, but
Mm.
it's so tight in the West right now that like 4 games can separate
Yeah.
you from the
Yep.
10th spot to like the 3rd spot.
Yep. And
So-
I mean, because shit, and then Suns are injured right now. Devin Booker and Chris Paul. Chris Paul just got injured, so like, right now the West is a toss-up when it comes to that. So with that, you got people like Luka and Jokic running their teams, trying to keep them at the top. And I mean, Luka's out here. He, like we always said, he's not fast at all, but he's so good at stopping and doing shit that other players aren't even focusing on.
Did you see that pass he did the other day where he like,
The what do you say was the no look?
dude, it was insane.
To the
Like he
three-point
went up
line?
for a jumper, then he threw it backwards behind it. I can't even do it. Like it didn't even look really like a glitch in a video game, and this is on the money to I might have been Dinwiddie in the corner or something like that. One of the guards.
Dinwiddie's been playing good too. Luka just said the other night, if it wasn't for Dinwiddie, they would have lost the game the other night.
I hear they're trying to move Wood.
I mean, I would. I feel like.
Well, because this is the big reason. Like they have to pay him now.
Yeah.
Again, it's just a 1 year.
Mm-hmm.
So I mean, they have to decide
Yep.
if you want to pay him.
I mean, he's
or
already
move
been injured almost the whole fucking time he's been there.
I mean, it doesn't seem like the greatest fit.
No.
I would have preferred just a big old center with him.
It would have
More
like if they would have
traditional.
had Gobert. You think it would have been better?
Oh yeah, I mean, I would way preferred Gobert, and just on the strength that that team could use some extra defense.
Yeah.
And you're putting one of the best guys out there, and you don't need him to score a bucket when you got Luka.
Hey,
You
right.
just need him to
Ain't
maybe
nobody
be
else
able to
scoring
catch
like
it.
that anyways. The only other person really scoring is fucking Dinwiddie, and he's averaging
So
like
who else
16,
in the West
17.
getting in though? Who do you think the top 4 right now are?
Top 4, I know it's so
Yeah.
obvious.
I'm saying your top 4.
Like,
Let's take the
team-wise?
standing aside. Who the top 4 in the playoffs? Who's coming out the first round?
Who's coming out the first round? Ooh, shit. Nuggets coming out the first round. Nuggets and Mavs coming out the first round. 100%. I'm giving them first round. Honestly, depending on how the Warriors go, they might, if they don't come back fully and right, they could, depending on who they play, they could take a first round exit. I don't think they will, but
let's talk
because it's
about
the
it.
Warriors.
All right, who's the 4th?
So who would be the 4th team?
If you're picking the Warriors.
If what to come out?
Yeah.
If obviously it was my pick was the Warriors to come out the East or the West. Right now, I would love to see the Mavs do it. That's like what I'd like to see.
No, I
but
meant the 4th pick, the 4th team.
the 4th team,
To win in the first round, you picked 3.
win in the yeah. So I said, who did I say? I said Mavs, Nuggets, Suns are gonna win first round too.
Suns,
Yep.
and then Warriors.
Yep.
So Memphis ain't gonna make it.
Oh shit.
I know it's tight over there.
That is
I'm
hard,
for sure.
bro.
I'm for sure taking Memphis.
I think Memphis will win the first round. I think one of those teams.
I mean,
is
it all
gonna,
depends on matchup, doesn't it?
Yeah.
Like, I don't see the Pelicans making it out, even though they're doing great.
Right.
I see them getting beat by whoever they're playing against, unless they get a really easy seed.
Yeah. Like, cause who's looking at like the 8th seed and shit right now? Because you got the playing people too as well.
Everybody got like the same
Yeah,
record.
because you got
Everybody got like the same
you
record.
got the Kings over there as well.
Kings is trash,
but
they're
we're not worried
gonna
about them in the playoffs.
No,
Period.
but you got the Clippers.
If they're healthy, they're gonna be a problem because Kawhi in the playoffs is like a LeBron in the playoffs when he out there healthy.
I personally think he's even more.
Yeah, he's shooting that bitch way better
he's-
for sure.
The thing with LeBron is he's got gaudy stats, but just like when,
Oh shit.
but just like Luka, Luka's got the same issue. They have the ball in their hands so much that it diminishes your teammates.
Mm.
So
Yeah, it's a
and Kawhi doesn't do that. He's more like KD,
Kawhi definitely
where like he's gonna get his numbers regardless. And
Yeah.
you don't have to focus.
and Kawhi definitely makes people around him better because you've seen how Kyle Lowry played in them finals.
That's what I'm saying. He fits in. Like
Yeah.
when you're a guy that doesn't have to hold the ball, like control the pace of
Yep.
the game, and you still get your
And
buckets.
you still
There's just something different about that.
Yep. The fact that, like you said, you don't have to have the ball in your hands, but you still out there being very efficient.
That's why Steph's so great.
Right. Yeah. and
That's why I'd had the Warriors come out the first round, no doubt.
Yeah. The Warriors when it comes to playoffs is like when LeBron get in the playoffs. Like they
Yeah, I'm
play.
taking LeBron first
they
round.
play.
Won't this year if he makes it though.
Yeah. No. Oh no.
Can't do it this year.
If they make it out if they make it to the playoffs and the play in and everything, the only team I feel like they could beat in the first round would be the Kings. And that would still be rough.
I think they may be able to beat the Pelicans, man. I just don't have a lot. I just don't have a lot of faith over there for a 7-game series with them just because I haven't seen it yet. Just
Yeah.
haven't seen them come out it yet. So I have a hard time with that.
So what was your 4? You said
My 4 would be Mavericks, Warriors,
Grizzlies. You said Grizzlies.
Grizzlies, Nuggets, man. The Suns
Yeah.
getting bounced first round. In
Think
my
so?
head. Yeah, I don't think they're gonna be there. This Chris Paul's older, not as good.
Devin
And
Booker's
it's so
injured.
stacked out there, man.
Dude.
I'm like,
I
who are
honestly
you beating?
I don't care about the Suns anymore. After they went to the finals and I was all about the Suns, and then I saw them play, and then the next season I saw them play again when it came down to the conference finals, I was all like, bro, I had lost all faith in y'all as soon as y'all lost that championship because I watched how they played in that championship and it was fucking terrible.
You know,
Terrible.
we ain't Devin Booker people. We
No.
Jaylen Brown guys.
Fuck no. Definitely Jaylen Brown people over this way.
All right, let's flip it over to the East. I want to talk about
East.
East
East
about the
side?
Nets, man. So Kevin Durant just got hurt.
Unfortunately, they
They're
said
saying
like 3
reevaluated
weeks?
in 2 weeks. They're guessing he'll probably be back in a month, though. Would be less.
Yeah.
It won't be over a month, though. They're saying no matter what, like he'll be
Right,
back within.
right
a
as they got on this fucking
So,
hot streak.
not
too.
worried about the record so much.
Right,
I think they're gonna
still gonna be top 3 team
I
in
think
the
they
East.
may be the team coming out the East now after what they've been doing.
There's a if the big issue the big if with that team is if Ben Simmons and KD can stay healthy, I think they can make it out the East, especially if Chris Middleton.
So I just
don't
watched
show
them
up.
play the Celtics. What was that like yesterday? 2 days ago? 2 days ago, I think. Watched them play the Celtics, and they lost. But it was really competitive up to like the last 5 minutes. It was back and forth, with the lead, and they had no KD.
Right.
They had no KD, but the Celtics didn't have Jaylen Brown. It's not an equal loss,
Yep.
but it's a big loss. I mean, he's MVP candidate talk. He's
Yeah, isn't he like
seventh.
6th or
It's
something?
like 6th or 7th. In the
Fire. You got two.
supposed
You got 2
standings.
players on the same team.
Yeah,
Top
insane.
10 MVP.
So I really I'm going with them right now.
So Nets and Boston at the East for sure. First round.
I don't know that because there's also Milwaukee.
Well, I think those 3 will be at first round.
If
none
we
of
was
them
talking
play
the
each
4 out
other-
the East, 4 out the East,
4 out the East.
yeah, and then probably Philly. But
Yep. Yeah. But It all depends on the matchups, bro.
Yeah,
Because that first round could be Milwaukee and fucking Philly. You know what I mean? Like,
easily.
oh man.
I know one thing: Pistons ain't gonna make it.
Nope. They
But
making it to the playoffs.
I'm just praying. Wemby, bro.
Wemby. That's all we need. I don't care about the record. Actually, I do care about the record. Be the losing record.
If we get Wembanyama,
Continue.
I wouldn't even care if we won, bro. Like, just off the fact that, like, I know it'll be entertaining games to watch.
Yep. And then Cade will come back.
And Ivy.
Cade and Wemby and Ivy.
Ivy's looked great every time I've watched.
And then you still got Killian Hayes.
And Isaiah Stewart.
Yep.
Fucking dude, that guy's a beast. Every game I watch, he's killing it.
Yeah. So it's like, bro, we looking up. That's why I posted on Facebook. I said 2024, 20 years later, champions.
Draft, that's how I really feel. Like if we get a nice piece long term.
Even if we got the second pick and got the other dude.
I'm saying as long as we don't Darko Milicic it out.
Yeah.
You know
exactly.
what I'm saying? As long as we don't mess this pick
as long as
up,
we don't Darko that
and
shit.
we get a quality piece.
Don't skip over Melo. You know.
Oh God, yeah.
Like come on. And we skip over like Dwayne Wade too? I think it was Dwayne Wade, Melo. And there was another player we skipped over too in there.
There's a bunch. That was one of the most stacked draft classes of
bro,
all time.
Fucking ridiculous. We still mad, even though we won chips. Well, a chip. Still mad.
Because it was ridiculous.
Stupid. One of the dumbest front office decisions
Get
ever.
Melo, man. We could have gave Melo a chip. Change. He'd be in the LeBron greatest of all time.
Yeah, he'd be in that talk
He'd be in
because he got a ring. He got one ring, and shit. Look at all the players that don't got a ring. Right,
more than one ring.
If we would have had Melo,
we won it with just
and then
no
then
Melo.
Sheed. Oh, bro.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. It'd be
It
insane.
would have been crazy. We would have beat the Spurs the next year, for sure.
Might have been a dynasty.
Yep.
Might have been a dynasty.
Mm-hmm.
Oh my god, it's insane.
Fuck. Still crazy to think about.
But we might have a new one coming up here,
Bro. 20
that's what
years.
I'm hoping. That's what I'm hoping.
The 20-year anniversary of the NBA championship. The 04 Pistons. 2024 champions.
I mean, that would be
2024,
fire.
2025.
But I don't see it. Happening.
I don't see it happening either.
No.
They'd have to
even
give them a couple
if
years.
we get it, like,
couple years.
we're gonna need one more year.
Yeah, so
at
probably like
least.
25, 26.
Because Ivy's not there yet. Like he looks good when I'm watching him, but like he makes lots of mistakes and stuff when I'm watching.
Right.
But he's a rookie. Like when you see flashes, that's
You
all
can
that
tell-
matters.
you can tell
You wanna
rookie
see
mistakes to the
flashes all the
rookies,
time.
bro.
When you see flashes where they pop off the screen, I'm like, yeah, that's gonna be a guy.
I think that if the way that this team is drafted, especially if we get Wembanyama, I think it could be another team like how the Warriors drafted their squad.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like it's the whole pack.
It'll be some shit.
I hear we're trying to get rid of Bay though.
Who?
Bay?
Oh, Sadiq. I mean, that's a toss up.
I don't know enough.
It's a toss up because out of everybody, when you hear us Pistons, not everybody's talking about Bay all the time. But he do be doing some shit. I've seen him do some shit. But compared to the other players on the team, I'd rather have them than Bay.
All I know is we better keep Stewart. That
Dude.
motherfucker's a beast, dude.
Yep. Hell yeah.
Shoots 3. It's crazy, dude. That guy's sick. Now he shouldn't be playing center and shit like they listed sometimes. He's 6'7".
He need to
But
be
power forward is wonderful. He's a small power forward still.
space the
Regular
floor, like perfect for spacing the floor.
He's huge, bro.
But a lot of teams trying to play small ball now, bro. And honestly, I don't mind the small ball, but at the same time, I'm like, I want somebody big down there. I want somebody getting yammed on by the big man. I want somebody.
If I'm playing 2K, this is gonna be. If I can, this is a 7-footer in there.
Oh, of course.
I want big guy traditional. I like
Always.
the Go-Bears. I like the Go-Bears. I don't need scoring from that spot.
Right. Yep. Just grab me my rebounds and give me my blocks. Cause you tall and long as fuck. So
Oh shit, we gotta do these shots, bro.
dude.
DBZ.
Fucking Dragon Ball Z.
You know what I'm saying? I got that Master Roshi on me, bro.
Shenron. Oh, bro, I love D Serrano. That shit tastes so good, bro. It's so smooth.
It is.
It's so smooth, bro.
Oh yeah, that's dangerous.
Yeah. And then I drink
That's
that. Like I
dangerous.
said, I drink the Amaretto sour, so it's got Sprite and sweet and sour mixed into it.
Ooh.
Oh, you getting fucked up for
sounds
sure. You getting fucked up. There's Shit, what else we got in the East though?
In the East, well, I mean the Celtics. They're the
Yeah.
number 1 team in the league.
So your 4 picks would basically be my 4 picks.
Yeah, I mean it's pretty. I feel like it's pretty cut and dry over there because there's a lot of developing teams
Yeah.
that aren't there yet.
Because like
West,
the Raptors are like, you know,
yeah,
the Bulls
the
are
Raptors
injured.
will probably. I mean, they have a really good shot of coming out the first round. It's all about seeding.
Dude.
It's all about seeding. Whoever's got to play the super monster, whoever's got to play the Celtics and shit, they're not coming
Right.
out. You know what I'm saying? If you land that one, sorry, you're gone.
Yeah, the Bulls were
Probably-
my sleeper team, but
The Bulls got some issues, man.
They
Just
got-
here. They got some issues. They probably got to
Lonzo's
make
injured.
probably got to make some trades. Is what I'm guessing. In
They
the
talking about
offseason.
Zach Levine, bro. They talking about trading Zach Levine.
I mean, if you make the right move, I'm not against it.
Zach Levine would be a great pickup on any team.
Great
Shit.
pickup. That's what I'm saying. If they can find the right fit swap, type thing, that'd be cool to see.
Because the Bulls is about
Because
squad
they need to
right
they
now.
need to switch it up. I don't think the combination of guys they had to work. With the salary cap, how it is.
Yep. Yeah, unfortunately.
It's all guards. They need a big guy.
And their big guy. Well, they got Vujovic and Drummond, but no,
I'm
they
saying,
got,
I feel like if you really
Vujovic,
want to
didn't
be a contender, you got like a really high level guard, really high level forward, big high level big man.
they just fucked up by getting rid of Markkanen. Markkanen out there fucking balling right now.
He
But
doesn't
he
play
also
the big
didn't really
man.
fit in their
He
system.
doesn't play the big man either, so doesn't
Right.
fix that issue.
Right.
Doesn't fix that issue. And didn't what did they get?
Out of that trade, shit, they got rid of Markkanen. I don't even remember who they got in the trade. Oh shit.
'Cause I feel like they got something good.
They got Drummond and shit, but I don't know if Drummond was in that trade.
Drummond signed. I thought Drummond signed with them.
I don't remember.
I believe Drummond signed. Like he was a free agent.
Dude.
He signed a 2-year deal with them.
Yeah. Why am I drawing a blank? I'm drawing a fucking blank. But either way, they ain't making it out, so it don't matter. But
No. They're probably gonna get beat just because they're not the juggernauts, dude.
no, nope.
I mean, I'd say there's like 3 of the 4 teams are juggernauts, dude. Like the Celtics are like
Yeah,
for sure. Milwaukee for sure.
Yep. Even without Middleton, they're still
just
gonna
Giannis. Just Giannis alone's beating whoever he's going against on the first
in the first round, unless it's
unless
Boston.
unless it's Boston, but that's not going to be the
Yeah.
seeding. You know what I'm saying? I know
Right.
that won't be the seeding. They're going to be a top 3 team.
Yep. They'll be able to play it at like semifinal conference round.
Wait, and
or
then who
something.
was my other pick?
Boston, Milwaukee, and I'm getting high now.
I know.
Philly.
Yeah, I know. Philly's not a juggernaut. They're just the 4th team I pick.
No, the Nets.
The Nets. The
Wow.
Nets, the team I
The
picked to
fuck?
win it all. And the Nets aren't getting beat first round unless it's against Boston. That's the only one I feel like
Yep.
that they might lose in the first round against.
Yep.
And that would just
And the
be
Bucks,
I think they beat the Bucks.
if they don't have Middleton, if Middleton ain't there, it's over for the Bucks. So it's like, come playoff time.
I'm just taking if KD's healthy and Kyrie's healthy, I'm taking them first round to go nuts.
Right.
They may not win it all, but the first round, I'm taking them like Kyrie to put up a 50-point game one of the games.
Oh yeah, him and KD both
KD
can do
finished
that.
with 70% on 40 points in one of the games. Like, I mean, this is what he does all the time. So.
Right. Oh, and that shit in the playoffs. Ooh, that should be.
And
hurt.
Ben Simmons, if he can play with just a little more scoring than what he played
Yeah.
with the other night when I watched him play,
Yeah.
and I just mean a little bit, score 5 points. That's literally all I'm asking. He scored 0 the other night,
Mhm.
but he had 13
But he had like
assists.
13 assists. And
13
9
assists
rebounds.
and no, he had double-digit rebounds.
Oh,
too,
double
I think.
digit?
I
It
think
was
it was 10.
double-double?
I think it was just 10 or
Dude.
something like that. 13 to 10. I'm like, if he could do that, that is solid. And defend the shit out of somebody.
Dude.
He's crushing it because like that's the big up on him. He's locking somebody up.
Yeah.
And he looks like when I was watching, he looked like he's pretty much back. Like he wasn't getting tons of fouls or nothing. He was playing pretty good D.
Yeah. So I mean, shit. If he develop a tiny bit of,
Because he's the distributor.
bro.
He's Draymond.
Yeah.
That's his role there. Is he's Draymond. I'm
Yep.
like, and then he's got 2 super scorers.
he needed, if he could get a shot down, a little bit of a shot down, like Draymond. Draymond wasn't good at shooting threes, but then they're all like, we need you to shoot the three here and there.
He doesn't need no shot. If he can just get back
Right.
to where
But-
he was at Philly style, where he was aggressive towards the basket,
Right.
that would be all he needs
But-
because he's going to score 10 to 15 points because he's great around the bucket.
Right. I'm just saying. I'm saying back when they were winning their championships, those couple back to back or whatever that Draymond at that time was shooting very efficiently from the 3-point
It
line.
was like 35% or something.
Yeah, like, and
Yeah, he was
that's
doing well.
that's if. But we know Ben Simmons, they can't shoot the ball. But
He don't need it though. Like, luckily, because this is a little bit different of a
But
team.
that's
'Cause,
what
like,
would make
Clay's
it
a spot up shooter, like for real.
right.
You know what I'm saying? Katie and Kyrie are not. They are walking buckets.
Right.
So it's like it's a little different dynamic because like they can just play ISO ball.
right.
And it
They're
just-
gonna get
and
their
it can
shot.
just start with Ben Simmons, good distribution. If not, here you go, Katie.
Yep. Oh shit. Ooh.
And Claxton,
I-
Claxton's leading the league in blocks.
Yeah.
That's
Where-
my
wasn't
dog.
There was another stat that the Nets was fucking into. What's his name? Oh, I always mix his name
I
up.
mean, they're
with
like 12 and
Wembanyama.
2 in the
The
last
Asian
14
dude.
games.
The Asian dude who's shooting threes. He's shooting like the best 3-point
He's the
percentage in
number
the
one.
league
Yeah,
right now.
I can't remember what his name is. It's
Oh my
something
gosh! It's with
It's with like a W and shit in there.
wow, yeah. But he out there shooting crazy threes right now. When I was looking at the stats the other night, the Nets and the Nuggets were like the two highest teams in like shooting efficiency when it came to 3-point percentage, field goal percentage in general. They were like top tier 2 teams in the league of that shit.
I mean, the Nets was killing it. They were like
yeah, like
12 and 2 in the last 14 games.
mhm.
That's crazy. Like they're the best team in the league if you only look at the recent, like the last 15 games. They're the best team in the league.
right.
But they didn't start off too hot, you know.
There's
There's a lot of turmoil there. I mean, if they turn this around and win it, that's crazy. They was trying to blow it
Especially
up.
with the
They was
injuries
trying to
and all
blow
that
it up
shit.
at the start of the
Like
season.
what if like with the injuries and all that shit, they fell to like the 4th, 5th seed, and then something happened. They all came back and were healthy for the playoffs, and
They're
fucking
gonna wallop
won.
on something.
And they won the championship at like the 5th seed. Like that shit would be crazy.
I mean, that's a very strong possibility.
Oh yeah, especially with the way they deal with
Especially
injuries
because
and shit
I already
like that.
know Katie and Kyrie. I'm sure mentality-wise, they're like seeding don't even matter.
Right.
They're like, we're gonna beat whoever we have to when it comes down to it.
And I hope
Because that's how the
they make
Warriors
a
used
run.
to be.
But if Middleton's there, I hope the Bucks win. But yeah, they'll definitely do something.
I'm rooting
if
for
they
these
can.
Nets. I like to root for the super villain of the league. I feel like that's the Nets.
Yeah, I mean they've been through that organization been through so much the last.
That's what I'm saying. Like they've been through
Like-
so much crazy shit that if
Like
you know Kyrie with the no vaccine,
yeah, playing only 19
trying
games.
they tried to hire the Celtics
Oh yeah,
coach.
yeah.
And then they had to shut it down because everyone was so mad. You know what I'm saying? There's just so much of them. Like they're the super villains. I like rooting
Yeah,
for this.
and then, yeah,
and I
Ben
stand with Kyrie.
Simmons.
I stand with Kyrie. You know what
Ben
I'm saying?
Simmons doing all that shit as well. Yeah, stand with Kyrie. Ben Simmons doing all that shit with Philly and all that bullshit, and then sitting out at the beginning of the Nets.
That's what I'm saying. They're like the ultimate super villain team.
That shit is hilarious. You got like the Riddler.
They have an arc. They literally have a story arc going into it, like a real story arc.
right. That shit is hilarious.
Because like when the Warriors were the villains, it didn't even make sense. Steph Curry's the nicest guy ever.
Yeah, I mean, shit. I
You
mean,
know what I'm saying? They're like such not a villainous team, homegrown. They're just winning.
right. And then, well, and really, I didn't even think they ever were the villain like that. But people were just so in love with Bron.
They were the villain though because they were winning.
Yeah, right.
That's why you become the villain. I was saying they weren't a good villain. Like
They were.
normally the teams that do that are the villains. You know what I'm saying? Like I don't think the Bulls were the villains in the league. I don't feel like people felt that way about them.
Like Jordan Bulls.
Yeah.
Oh, dude.
You know what I'm saying? When they were running their dynasty.
Right.
But like when LeBron went to the Heat, ditched his team and went together with some superstars,
yeah,
it was
'cause
the villains.
Back then, the villains was the Knicks.
No, they became
feel
the
like-
villains. The Heat were the villains. When
Yeah,
LeBron went over there because
no, I'm saying the Knicks were the villains back in Jordan time with Ewing and shit. They were and honestly, the bad boys, bro. We was
we was
we was
beating
we
people
was
up.
definitely we was just like
we was whooping on people.
Right. All right, throw hands first, ask questions later. You know, we'll beat a fan up around this bitch too if it needed to be.
I liked when
was
that
on
was
our
us.
side,
You know what I'm saying?
you
Like
know?
like when the Lions had Sue, I thought that was dope.
Right.
Like, he's
yeah.
a dirty player. I'm
Hell
like,
yeah.
I know. That's why he's my favorite.
He was over there fucking.
He wants to
stomping on people
win.
and
Yeah,
shit.
he wants to win. More than everybody else, it looks like to me.
And that's why I like the Pistons team right now too. They out here like, all right, I don't know,
Oh, they're not
beat
villains.
motherfuckers up. No, not villains, but I'm saying like they like they'll get into some shit like Isaiah Stewart. He, like when his eye got busted by LeBron and shit, and he ran after LeBron and all that shit. Once he realized he was bleeding all over the place and shit.
They're a bunch of
Killian
youngins.
Hayes
Yeah,
knocking
they
out
just a
boy.
bunch of youngins, dude.
Yeah, with no fucking.
We have no veteran presence, just Bogdanovich.
Yeah.
Some white guy from Germany or
They
whatever.
ain't hear shit from him.
Yeah, they ain't listening to him.
Dude, we ain't listening
So
to
yeah, I
you.
mean,
Shut
we
up.
probably need some better leadership in there.
Yeah.
We need a little more veteran presence, but if we get Wemby, we can get some free
So
agents.
the front office knew like Kemba, it ain't gonna work. We gotta get somebody else.
Kemba's gone.
No, I know that's why I was saying. I was like, it
The,
ain't gonna
the
work
Mavericks
with these young
cut
guys.
him too.
Mm-hmm. He had one game. I'm not even hitting this bitch.
They said yeah, we ain't really with it.
Right.
Kemba's done.
I mean, you don't need a small
I
point
think
guard.
that's
You don't
the
need
end
a
of
small
Kemba.
point guard next to fucking
I think
Luka.
that's the end of Kemba, bro, in the league.
You think so?
Yeah,
After that,
saying it
could
right
be.
here, right now. That's the end of Kemba.
Unless you take a veteran minimum.
No, he's
somewhere.
done.
Oof.
I think he don't got it no more because that's what I heard.
Ouch.
They're like he was a different person, a shell of himself when he came back
Oof.
from the off season.
Ouch.
And then he just got cut from the Mavs. I'm like, that might be the end of it for him
That
because
would
he's
suck.
little, man.
Yeah.
That's the thing when you little, like Isaiah
You
Thomas.
lose that
Like as soon
athleticism
as you're
and shit.
not at your peak, you're nothing anymore because like what are you gonna do? You're a defensive
too small.
liability no matter what.
Yeah.
There's nothing you can do about it. You're 5 foot fucking 11.
Right. 6
foot.
6 foot.
You know what I'm saying? You're a midget
Right.
compared to everybody else out there.
Yep. Especially nowadays, you got point
You-
guards.
you
fucking
got- you-
6'5",
Yeah,
6'7".
you might have a
6'8".
6'7" point guard
Right.
on you, and you're supposed to guard this man. He's 7 inches taller than you.
You might as well put me on him. What the fuck? Hell no. It's crazy. It's a totally different league.
So
now.
yeah, I think he's done. He's gonna be playing over there with
Ouch.
Dwight Howard in Thailand.
It's out there just dropping 40 balls.
Oh,
and
he
shit.
gonna get a statue. He gets a statue over there.
Statue. You get a Josh Smith version. That shit's
Yeah.
hilarious. You get a
Josh Smith goated in China.
That shit is so funny. Said Dwight Howard go get a Superman statue.
That'd be fun. That'd be hilarious.
Oh shit!
Love to see it. Dunking that ball where he just threw it.
Threw it. He didn't
Yeah, he didn't even dunk it. He just threw it.
do that bitch in the rim like, oh my god, that was
That's
crazy.
the infamous dunk that he didn't even dunk. It's a shot. That's a floater.
He did it with a Superman cape.
He did a floater
Oh my
with a
God.
Superman cape.
He really flew. Oh my gosh. Hey, we was lit. But that shit is so funny, bro. That shit is hilarious. Fucking won the dunk contest.
I'll tell you the
didn't even
problem with the
it.
dunk contest. It's all been done.
Yeah, basically.
It's been maxed out.
Yep. Especially now with this last with Zach
Like they
Levine
dunked
and
over
Aaron
a car.
Gordon.
I don't know what else you're asking for.
Right.
That's pretty much the peak.
Yep.
360 over a car. Someone did it.
Now at this point you're gonna ask for too much and shit you ain't gonna get.
It's not there.
Nah. Especially last year.
There's just
Oh my
limitations. We
gosh.
maxed it out too quickly.
Yeah. Yep. And especially last year's.
I didn't even watch it.
Oh my gosh, it was terrible.
Oh, I did. Wait, that was Obi?
Obi Toppin won.
Oh, it was so bad.
It was terrible.
So bad. They
I was
didn't
out there
even
like,
hit the
oh,
dunks.
Juan, we got a Mexican dunker in here. We got a Mexican. We about to put on for Mexico. Out there, I think he made one dunk.
Yeah, they was all missing, dude.
It's
It
so
was
bad,
crazy.
bro. It was terrible.
All
It
right,
was
well, that's
fucking
going to wrap it
terrible.
up, man.
Yeah, I mean, shit.
So we'll be back here soon with another episode.
We'll
Run
be
it back.
back.